Hi everybody, I'm Mutineer, and welcome back to Boardgame Night with Battlestar Galactica and Quill 18.
Hello!
Avak.
Hey there.
And Shen.
Hola.
And things are getting really interesting.
One of us is now definitely a Cylon.
Yep.
Because the sleeper
Yep.
phase has gone by.
And we've all drawn our second loyalty cards, and I wound up as the Mutineer.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work?
So when you get the Mutineer card, you first of all immediately reveal it, then you draw another loyalty card. So everyone still has 2 hidden loyalty cards, even Tory Foster. As the Mutineer, you immediately draw a Mutiny card. Have you done that already?
No, let me do that.
So draw one of those. Mutiny cards, of course, have really good and really bad effects. You really don't want Mutiny cards in the hand of Cylons. That's particularly scary. Now, as a Mutineer, you no longer get brigged if you have 2 Mutiny cards. You do get brigged if you get a 3rd, though. However, as the Mutineer, you also lose all your titles. So you lose the presidency, which goes to the next person in the list. The vice president does not have any effect in this. So the next person in the succession list is actually me, Lee Apollo Adama. So I become president.
You get all the
that.
cards.
And yes, I get all the quorum cards. I am now CAG president. Now,
Do
what's
I
annoying
hand-
is that I will probably, very rarely, if ever, be in a position to use the quorum cards.
You're going to be out flying.
Yeah, most of the time. That's my job.
Do I hand my current quorum cards over to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, with all the stress of being president, I have gone and cracked open a beer. This is just too much to deal with.
And because I've left the hangar deck where I had my moonshine, I've had to get a regular beer like these plebeians. My goodness.
Gosh.
I'm just sat here in command, twiddling my thumbs, drinking.
And I don't drink because I'm strong-willed.
So it is interesting going into the second phase of the game with all the dials in the blue. There's nothing in the red, which is good for the
Yeah,
humans.
we're doing really well.
We're actually in a really good position because we're also about to jump.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I'm the mission specialist, so I will get to draw 3 destiny cards.
God, I hope you're not a
Destination.
But yeah, we are at the minimal possible distance for the sleeper phase, but we sort of snuck in there early. It's because of the
Yeah.
of that. So
Yep.
is that it? Just 3 quorum cards?
Oh, yeah, I've been burning them.
Oh, all right. Ooh, ooh. One of these is very interesting.
So it's my turn now, right?
Yeah, because that was my skill check, right? Or my crisis, the legendary discovery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So,
I'm going
yeah.
to draw my cards first because I've not done
Do you
that
want
yet.
to move the icon to show whose turn it is up onto your card?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm drawing
sure.
my cards right now.
Let me.
And one more.
Where is it? Oh, there it
Okay.
is. I got it.
I'm just going to check
Oh.
them really quick to see what's going on. Okay. So, I could jump us right now, right? If I move to FTL control with my move and then decide
Absolutely.
to jump us.
And that would be probably a very strong move.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to do that.
But yeah, we have to remember
Oh.
that boarding party too.
I know, we've just left it there. It's like, there's a Cylon
Yeah,
running
exactly.
around on the ship.
That's one
It
of the
doesn't matter.
reasons why
It's
we
been there
shouldn't.
3 turns, and we haven't had a crisis advance it yet, which is good.
They're
Alright,
pretty
so
rare.
I moved to FTL control, but hold on, let me check my cards just to know what exactly I have in my hand. Okay, that's that.
So which one of you's the Cylon?
Alright, so with my action,
None of us.
I'm going to jump us.
Okay. So first things is we do the jump, but you have to roll right now to see if we lose a point of population. We want a 7 or an 8.
Right. Does anyone have any card that they might want to use?
Negative.
Okay, so I'm rolling.
Boo. So we lose 1 point of population. But we do
Can
have a lot.
you use that an action to re-roll that?
That's true. Marvazir, it is your turn. You
I
could do the reroll
could.
with Hilo.
I
don't think it's
I'd
important
rather
enough.
save it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're only sacrificing
So, since
thousands
I'm a
and
mission-
thousands of people.
Since I'm a mission specialist, I get to draw destination cards.
That's right. So I'll move the jump prep over and I'll clear the board while you do all that.
And 3 of them too.
Yeah,
3
that's right. You get
choices.
to look at 3.
1, 2, 3. Alright, let's have a look then. Interesting. Huh, very interesting.
Tell me one of them is move 4.
Well, I can't tell you what they are.
All you can do is put 2 at the bottom and reveal the other. If you're human, we want big numbers. We got plenty of fuel.
Basically,
Tough
if you put a
choice.
1 down there, we know you're a Cylon.
Tough
Yeah.
choice.
There's no
Alright,
way you draw
so-
3 1s.
I'm discarding this, return to bottom of the deck. And I'm going to play this one. Deep Space. We're going to jump 2 at the cost of 1 fuel and 1 morale.
Okay,
Very
well,
nice.
that's not
Most
too
of
bad.
the distance cards are 2s and 1s. 3s are uncommon.
So,
Yeah, this has been an extremely good run.
So
Yep.
I
Yeah.
will lower
We're
the
already at
fuel
6.
and the morale.
We just need 3 effectively. Or rather, we need 2 and then 1 other jump of any distance.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we need the next jump to do 2 distance.
yeah, and then we just jump automatically. We don't
That's
have to
right.
draw destination after that. We just need to jump.
So I reset this. I took everything off the board. I think we're good to go to
Yep.
your crisis.
Okay, I'm going to draw the crisis. And there it is. Food shortage. That sounds familiar.
President chooses. That would be me.
So that's you, yeah.
So either we lose 2 food. Now, our food is actually, even if we lost 2, we wouldn't be in the red. Or we lose 1, and I lose 2 cards, and you lose 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 4 cards, and I don't get a turn again for ages.
It wouldn't be the end of the world for me, losing cards. There are some cards that are pretty useless.
Actually-
Actually, 2, by the way. Is that Shen?
That's Shen. Yeah.
You've got 13 cards at the moment.
Yeah,
Do
but
I?
the limit is 10 skill cards.
Ah, right.
And I
Yeah,
mean,
so I've got 2 loyalty cards and a mutiny card as well.
I don't...
Ah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can lose some cards. It
yeah,
wouldn't be
because
crippling.
if we lose 2 food, we'll go down to 5. Then, if one of the civilian ships gets blown up and we lose food from that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd start
Go down
getting
to
really
3.
nasty.
All right, so you have to discard 3. I'll discard 2.
Okay. Let's have a look then. Discard, discard, and done.
Okay. And we activate raiders. Of course, there's none on the board right now. So the Cylon fleet board, we will roll the die and drop a single raider in the 2 spot. It will advance the pursuit track. The CAG has to put down a civilian ship. I will put one in the bottom since one of these is spots to get rid of things. And we advance our jump prep by 1. And that's
Okay.
the end of Marbazir's turn.
Yep.
Go, Chief.
Right then, first up, I take some cards. So 1 politics, 2 leadership, and then 2 engineering. Then I need to check my cards, and I've been intentionally keeping the cards concealed so that my viewers won't know yet whether I am or not a Cylon. And at this point, they'll know.
So you are basically.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? Or at least you'd like others to think that, Cylon.
Shen, when you want to move
It's the only
the
logical
turn
explanation.
icon, you got to double click it to undock it.
Okay.
It automatically docks the card it's on.
It's the only logical
see.
conclusion based on what you said. You are the Cylon.
It's not at all logical.
Yep,
You want it to be.
it is.
I wasn't listening, but it sounds bad.
I'm
The
convinced that he's a
accusations are
Cylon.
flying.
All right, Chief, what you doing?
I'm just checking on the cards that I picked up to see if there are any particular action cards, but there's not.
He's rereading his
really right
Cylon
now.
card to see what
Yep.
happens when he activates it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I'm just looking for a card that says I can kill one of you meatbags in your sleep. alas, such cards don't exist.
I mean,
I'm very
Shen
sad,
can't,
honestly.
Shen can't be a Cylon because he drew the Mutineer card, right?
Well, you can be a silent.
Yeah, he can.
Oh
Because
yeah,
he draws another loyalty
right
card
from
after
the
that.
start of the game. You're right.
Right.
No, but he draws another loyalty card
Yeah.
after drawing Mutineer as well.
okay.
He's got 2 hidden loyalty cards, just like everyone else.
Okay.
Yep. All the
Well,
loyalty cards are used.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense though. Then it would be possible for us to have 2 Cylons?
No.
No, there's only 1 Cylon card, and there's only 1 Mutineer card.
yes.
But you had
There
to
were-
draw an additional loyalty card, right?
Yeah,
So I have
when,
two
when we
loyalty
made the
cards
deck,
now.
there were 9 cards in it, and that includes the Mutineer card. It could have been possible that we didn't draw the Mutineer card at all,
Yeah.
which means
Yeah.
we'd all have 2 loyalty cards. But we did, which means Shen drew
Oh, I
the
get it.
extra
Right,
card.
right.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed to either draw a Mutineer card that forces you to draw one more, or not to draw it and draw the Cylon. Okay, I get it.
Exactly.
I have nothing better to do right now, so I'm going to move to the armory and try to damage this Cylon boarding party.
Yeah, that's fair. As I say, you could activate command and put a bunch of Vipers out to protect the civilians, but I like killing the Centurion too. That's good.
6.
Needs a
Alas.
7. I cannot modify your die roller.
Yep,
I would very much like to, but I cannot.
I can't do anything. Nope.
No worries. It was basically a free action, effectively. I couldn't think of anything better to do. It was worth a try. Right, so it's crisis time, yes?
Crisis time.
Don't sound too excited.
These 2 turns have been real quick.
Yeah, you sounded quite excited about that. I'm just saying. Not that I'm suggesting
You know,
anything.
I just feel that you meatbags, you show your true beauty when you're under duress.
All right, I'm regretting giving him the Admiral card.
Enemy
this crap?
of my enemy. Current player chooses pass, 1 morale, or if we fail, it'll be 2 morale and damage the Galactica on a 13, or damage the Galactica twice. That's not a really good choice
you
because
keep
it's
your
a
cards.
difficulty 13 though.
Yeah, essentially, the only difference here is you either fail or you either fail and throw away your cards, or you just fail. You keep your cards.
Yeah, pretty much. How much damage is the Galactica sustained?
Well, 0 right now. We repaired it.
Right, so we could suffer
Well-
2 damage because 13 is going to take a lot of our cards
I
to
think
get to.
I think suffering 2 damage would be a mistake right now
It
because
would be
Really?
terrible.
if
Oh,
we
okay.
hit 2 ROMs with people in them, then 2 people get sent to sickbay, and then they don't get to draw cards other than just 1 single card.
Okay.
And we will have 1 full turn with very few cards, if that happens.
Well, I can help a tiny bit, but I've already spent most of my yellow and green cards, so there's not much I can do here.
At 13, I can help with. Hold on, that's yellow, green, and red. I can help with that. I can help with that quite a lot, actually.
Okay, well, we'll go for the skill check then.
Okay.
Okay, I will put 2 from the deck of Destiny,
All right.
and it starts with Tory.
Okay.
Now this is where things are going to start getting interesting because one of us
Yep.
is going to be spiking this deck. It of course won't be me. I'm just too busy
You're right.
drinking.
Of course.
Well, you were the one who suggested it. Clearly
Tory
something that was on
has-
your mind.
2 cards, 3 cards.
Okay.
Is that it?
1 sec.
Just need to spike it a bit more.
All right, I'm good.
4 cards. Wow.
This
Yeah,
is like
well,
the
that's what I'm
best
worried
part
about.
of this
Spiking
game.
it super
Because-
hard.
He could spike it super hard, and then he gets to act next, so he can reveal where he'd be forced to discard all his cards. So he's like spikes it
Exactly.
super hard, and then does the reveal.
Exactly.
Well,
Well-
makes sense.
I'm gonna go ahead and put in 2.
Okay, hold on. I need to read one of my cards.
Checking your Cylon card there. Just making sure.
No.
I think.
If I
think
had
so.
one, I would have read it long ago.
You did read it, but then you became uncertain. You wanted to be absolutely positive that your master plan is going to work flawlessly.
My turn is not anytime soon. It's Shen's turn next.
So I put in my card, so it's Hilo.
Yeah, hold on. I need to read this
Okay.
before I decide if I want to add it or not.
And then reveal on your turn.
Wait, it doesn't say skill check on the card, but it interacts with the skill check. I'm
Is
confused.
it like you play it after a skill check?
Yeah, it says. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like-
yeah. I can play it after the skill check.
Right. So
But-
hold on to it and then play it after.
But I could also add it to the skill check. Or
I know
not,
exactly what card you're talking about. Yeah.
because it is a card with strength.
Uh huh.
So I could add it to the skill check, or I could play it
That's right.
I can't do both because it's not a skill check action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like declare emergency, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So what are you going to do?
I actually see no point playing this in this situation, as in after. So I'm going to add some cards. Let's see. All right, add this one, and and I'll add one more. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, my turn then. Well, we know that one of the players right now is a Cylon, and everyone has added more than one card. So if the Cylon is playing and is trying right now to harm this roll, which I don't see a reason why it wouldn't, will have bumped it up quite a lot. Of course, you know, if I were the Cylon, I would do the same thing. So, you know, I'm going to keep with this, and I'm going to add more than one card. Because I like people not to know what's happening. It feels good.
Right. But your color... Yeah, all right.
I'm just debating on one last one. Because there is definitely a potential. There's a lot of cards in this, so if someone is spiking it to fail...
You want to make sure it fails.
Of course, I want to make sure that it works well.
He's running under the assumption that it's negative 30 already.
Yes, pretty much. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay. So, let's start counting. That is +1, +2.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. +8.
Okay.
+12.
Not bad so far.
+13. Goes aside. +16.
Okay.
+18. +22. Did we fuck up and there's no Cylon? What was that? +22?
You messed up.
+23. +27.
Oh my god.
+28. And install upgrades as if this check passes.
Maybe
the current
it's a
player draws 2 engineering cards.
Maybe it's a humanity-friendly Cylon.
As is the deck of destiny.
Yes, pretty much. That. Okay. Whoever was in that is burning cards. Whoever the Cylon is, they don't want to have all of their cards right now. For some reason, they're getting rid of them.
Well, when you reveal, you have to discard down to 3 skill cards.
True, but
I get 2 engineer cards.
Strange.
you do get 2 engineering cards.
I expected someone to spike it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, things are getting interesting. The plot thickens.
Dum dum dum.
So we activate Raiders, which will put a single Raider in the 7th spot and advance the pursuit track, which doesn't do anything else. And we advance our jump prep.
Yep.
And we lower morale.
Yes.
Yeah,
sounds like a Cylon thing to remember that. There we go. And it is now Tory Foster's turn.
Alrighty, so I get to draw all my cards. Finally,
this
cards.
game is amazing.
Does it feel good to not have a deck full of cards?
What happens now? Politics is empty.
Oh, then we reshuffle.
I imagine.
Now, since I'm not president, I can't draw the quorum cards anymore, right?
Yep.
That's right.
So where should Tory be if she's not president?
I don't know. I mean, you could do all sorts of things. You can feed people mutiny cards. I'm not going to suggest that's good. You could draw politics cards from president's office. I don't think that's a good use of your time. You could draw mutiny cards and try to steal away the president's title, but no. I think you should probably be on the
I don't like that. I am the president. I think this is a bad idea. I'm going to advise you against it.
And blow up the boarding party, or go to command and launch some Vipers. I think both of those moves would be extremely strong.
Yeah.
Because I think that if we lose from the boarding party.
That's true.
Maybe, but we've already burned through, what, 4 of the heavy raider cards?
That's true. I would also feel quite comfortable getting some Vipers out, clearing some of the board of stuff, and because we know as well. The Cylon fleet is only a couple of ticks away from jumping.
Mm-hmm.
What are the
Especially with an
large...
empty board like this.
We've got some other icons in the Viper and Raptor Reserve. 4 of them. What are they? They're yellow icons.
So those are actual raptors. They cannot be
Oh,
used
right,
for
okay.
combat. They are mostly just expended. They're like a resource. There's a card like Scout, for example. You play Scout as your action, and then you roll a die. If you get like 3 or less, it just blows up a raptor. But if you get above that, then you get to look at, I think, the top 2 Crisis or top 2 Destination cards. Put
yeah,
one of them at the
something like
bottom
that.
or something like that.
Okay.
So you can sort of stack the deck. Or maybe you look at the top one, and then you can choose whether you leave it there or put it at the bottom. That's the way it works. It's actually very valuable to make sure that there's a high value jump on the top, or make sure that the Crisis has a jump icon.
Okay.
Scouting, very good.
Okay, so I'm going to go to command and send out some Vipers.
Sweet. I will
All
hop
right.
into one of the Vipers. You have to put them, at the bottom.
I know, I have to scroll.
Oh, yeah. You're zoomed in.
I can't see it otherwise.
Yeah, otherwise you can't read any of the cards.
Guess I'll take the one in the back, because everything's going to leap in the back, isn't it?
Let me check the Cylon fleet board.
Eh, 6 of 1 half dozen.
Kind
either.
of, yeah.
Although there is an actual raider in the bottom. So, yeah, I'll start there. Okay.
Okay, so now I can do my Crisis.
Yep.
God, green and yellow again.
Ugh. Rebuild trust. Oh, well, we don't have anyone in the brig. But losing 2 morale is bad. And there's
Yeah.
no jump prep. What?
That is a rubbish card that we don't
Yeah, really
really
brutal.
care about, but we're going to have to pass anyway.
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
down to 4 morale if we lose morale.
Well, I will point out the fact that I literally have no cards in my
It's
hand.
9. Well, I can only help a tiny little bit, but I would have to use the card that I would prefer to keep.
I mean, we could just tank it. I mean, it would go to 4 morale, but it would save a bunch of cards.
That's really the choice.
Yeah.
How often?
I'm first to go, and I literally have 0 cards in my hand, so...
How many cards are there that can raise
Most
morale in the game? Is it something that happens?
There are
I could-
quorum cards that let you do it.
Okay.
Again, as I don't know if I'm going to be playing any quorum cards this time.
Okay.
I'm kind of busy. So, other than that, I mean, I think there might be, like, a rare Crisis, but it's very rare.
So are we going to try for it or not?
Hold on. I think I should have discarded Mission Specialist a while back.
Oh, yeah, when you used it, yes. It's
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fine. Go ahead.
Discard.
Also, Shen, how did you have 11 skill cards in your hand?
Because it's we're doing the Crisis right now. We're going to burn them.
Oh, and it's on your turn, right. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
just thinking I was going first in the Crisis. I got confused about whose turn it is. My bad. So, Hilo, are you adding a card?
Nope, I'm not adding anything.
Chief.
That puts me in a rough position because there's literally only 1 card I can add that's going to have any benefit. I'll add it, but there's not a lot I can do here.
Tory.
Give me a
We're all
second.
counting on you.
Give me just a second. There's a card that I can add that won't really do anything, but may help. Okay, yeah, I'll add it.
As long as it's not red, blue, or purple.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
That's it?
Yep.
1 card from Tory.
Gonna be good.
It better be, Mr. I have a million politics cards. Okay.
All right, let's check it.
So that's Iron Will, which stops us from failing, which actually is nice. We are at +1.
Okay.
We are at -2. We are at -1. We are at +1. We fail, and we fail by more than 4. Luckily, we are not below 0, so we're not going to lose extra morale from Iron Will.
Mm-hmm.
But we did not come within 4, so
Yeah.
we do fail.
That hurts.
Damn, Iron Will's good though. Thought it would work.
Okay. That's literally... Tory's... That's really sketchy, Tory.
What?
Tory couldn't have
Yeah,
added Iron
I
Will
agree.
because I did.
Well, I mean, whatever Tory put in, it was like incredibly inconsequential. And considering that she draws 4 cards at the start of her turn that could help, and only played 1 card.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
Yeah, I'm
Super
fairly
sketchy.
certain we know exactly who the Cylon is.
I mean,
you guys
yeah,
are just pointing
overkill the
fingers
last
now.
one, but anyway,
That'd be too convenient.
activate Raiders. Put one in the 3 slot. Advance the jump prep. I got to put down 2 civilian ships. There's literally just 2 places left, so they have to go there and there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And now it is my turn, and I am... Come on. Detach this stupid thing. Oh, the way this stacks sometimes.
Yeah.
Stupid miracle token. Get out of there.
What
I'm
on earth is
using
the
you.
miracle token?
Miracle token is your token that shows that you've used or you haven't used your once per game yet.
All right.
Okay, well, I'll start by drawing my cards. Draw. Ooh. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna
aside.
say that this is getting really awkward.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, I've got a couple of possible plays here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got quite a few possible plays.
Okay.
I could focus on doing piloting things and clear a bunch of crap off the board,
Okay.
and while putting tons of extra ships out there. I could also. How do we feel about bringing someone? And if so, whom? Do we feel like Tory? I'm really worried about the chief. I mean, I know I'm not a Cylon, so I would like to have the admiral title so I can control where we
Well,
go.
I think that move with the 1 card was really sketchy because that was an incredibly bad fail.
Yeah.
And if I read that card right, we risked losing even more morale.
Yeah.
If we were in the negatives, we would lose more, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, I forgot to actually decrease the morale here.
So I think
Ooh,
that
we're in
was
the
a really
red.
sketchy move because that put us in the red and we risked dropping even further into the red.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think that was a very sketchy move.
I'm all for bringing Tory.
Oh, God.
But here's the problem, right? If either one of you is a Cylon, you're just going to encourage me to brig someone you know is not a Cylon. So asking for your advice doesn't necessarily help me, but I agree. Yeah, the logic is right. I mean, there's always a possibility Tory could have been a Cylon from the start, especially that extra piloting card.
Hmm.
I don't know. But then it sort of stopped being a thing. That happens a lot in these games. There's an early spike, and I'm like, well, maybe it could have been a mistake. And then it turns out it wasn't a mistake.
I can say one more thing. I can't say what I have in my hand, but there's a reason why I kept 1 skill card in my hand and didn't throw it into the skill check.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to trust Quill not being a Cylon and possibly help out on my next turn with stuff.
Oh, man, I'm paralyzed with indecision, which I don't like to be. Okay, how close is the Cylon fleet from jumping? They're going to jump next time that something gets activated.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to have to just do my CAG stuff.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what I'm going to do, we're far away from our own jump. Not that far, though. I'm going to use my once per game.
We need
Ooh, what's
two
that?
more. No, we need 1 more advance to be in -3 range. Yeah, it's the black thing. That's the token, right? On the jump preparation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how does that
Yeah, so I
work?
guess we
Because there
could
are
do an
only
early
2
jump.
Vipers around.
Yeah, but I can use that to launch more. You can also activate
Oh.
the same one more than once.
Ah, okay. So you'd be able
Which
to
isn't
use the
clear from here, but
Vipers
if you check the docs.
to take them out, to take
Yeah, I
out the
could
civilians.
clear the entire board, basically.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think that's probably a wiser move because there's a lot of resources currently on the board that would potentially, you know, because, I mean, I guess you could get around the board if you needed to.
Shen is so quiet. I feel like
Yeah.
he would protest better if he weren't a Cylon. He'd be like, no,
Same.
you gotta trust me, you gotta do this. Now he's just trying to like stay out of it and stop drawing
Oh,
aggro
just
to him.
lay it on. I don't care.
Alright, okay, I hate taking so long my turn. I'm terribly sorry. I'm gonna use my CAG ability, my
Okay.
normal CAG ability, to activate 1 unmanned and get it to clear that off the board.
Okay.
Then that leads me to have an extra action.
Okay.
I didn't take a move or anything. You know what? I should have actually... For my movement, I would have gone here, then activated the CAG ability to do that.
Mhm.
Then, as my actual action, I will use my once per game.
Okay.
So I'm going
Well-
to... So I get 6 activations of Unmanned Vipers.
Oh, nice.
So activation 1 is going to be that. Activation 2 is going to be this. 3, 4,
Okay.
5, and 6 is going to be to drop that down there.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I have no idea if I did the right thing. But at least, I mean, it's a positive move for humanity, so I guess it's not as bad as it could be if I bring the wrong person.
All right. And now we do crisis.
Yeah. Ah, no jump prep. Oh, no!
Pow.
And it
Oh.
advances the frickin' Centauran.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
We
a
need
skill
to-
check 14.
Mhm.
Okay, also, it's very important to note that symbol at the bottom. If there is a skill check card that resolves,
Okay.
we're going to damage Galactica once. I think that happens regardless. Like, if any skill check
Oh.
resolves, that's going to happen. So I'm going to preempt
Wait.
this.
That's unfortunate.
Wait. Wait. Hold on. I don't get it. If we go,
Or no, that's a reckless. Never mind. There's a symbol. I'm wrong about this. There's a symbol on some skill check cards
Mm-hmm.
that, if present, will
Okay.
damage the Galactica. I believe the treachery cards tend to have them. Yeah.
Okay.
See, if you look at Violent Outburst, the treachery card that's in the bottom left corner,
okay,
it's got that symbol, right?
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if there's any cards, I guess that's just is the skill check icon. Never mind. If there's,
Wait.
I think if there's any cards with that symbol in the skill check, that'll happen.
We have to go for the skill check no matter what, right? This is
Yeah.
not a
Yeah,
choice.
This is not a
between-
choice.
Ah, okay, right. I was confused. I thought it's a choice between pass, fail, and damage
No,
Galactic.
what he means is if we,
Yeah,
if we
I
use
get
any
it, I get
cards that have that symbol, yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I just thought it's a choice, but it's not.
Just looking here.
Well,
Okay, so
I
that's
mean-
not reckless. Which one is this? This is.
you
Yeah,
know,
this is
I have
probably from
literally
Exodus.
one skill card in my hand.
Just gonna look for that symbol, and I believe that's what it is. Crisis cards with the consequence results. Some Crisis and Super Crisis cards feature a consequence result, indicated by the skill check ability icon, that is triggered when at least one card with a skill check ability icon is played into a Crisis card skill check. After skill cards with skill check ability icons are resolved during a skill check, determine if the skill check lists a consequent result. If it does, and at least one skill card was played, resolve the consequences result. Note that the presence of a skill check ability icon on a skill card played into a skill check triggers the consequence, regardless of whether the skill check passed or failed. So if there's any skill check card in the skill check pile, we're
Okay.
going to damage Galactica once.
Well, that'll certainly spot someone, won't it?
Well, my opinion is that we should tank it. And if someone throws in a card, then he pretty much just revealed himself. The possibility of us passing a 14 check is almost none. I have one skill card in my hand, then...
I
who
can
else
put a
could-
lot of points into this.
Yeah, this is the thing is we've been doing yellow and green checks lately. There should be a lot of purple and blue cards to throw around.
Yeah.
True. The one thing I'm worried about is that we'll take damage to Galactica and we'll hit a room with someone in it. And
There
then
are
that
3 of us
person
in here.
gets sent to sickbay. And then the Cylon reveals and we have one person remaining who doesn't get to draw any cards.
Yeah. Do we know if the treachery cards from the Deck of Destiny have gone by? Because almost all of them are skill checks,
No, I don't think they have.
No, I don't think so.
which is bad. But at the same time, those are also negative point cards, which makes it that much more unlikely that it will pass. I mean, reducing the jump prep is brutally bad, but... I
Well,
mean, Hilo, you were first to put in cards, so I guess we'll sort of take the lead from you.
well,
Passing
I mean,
it, I don't really have a lot that can contribute to passing this.
I can't put in anything. I have one card, and I actually think that card will be more helpful for our situation if I play it on
All
my
right,
turn.
fair enough. Chief?
Okay, I can put quite a lot into this.
Huh. Interesting, okay.
Okay.
All
Tory.
right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, I mean, one of these two is good. And just added, 2 or 3 cards to it. I mean, both might be good. This could all be an elaborate trap by Hilo.
Did you add anything?
Not yet. I'm the last person to add in. 'Cause it's my
Okay,
turn.
okay.
I guess I will add a card.
I mean, it's unlikely to be a
Worth
trap by
waste.
Hilo because he hasn't added anything to it.
Yeah,
That's
I've not
true.
added anything.
Yeah, but convincing us not to put anything in. All right.
Right, but I have literally one card. Even if that card was high, then as a percentage of 14, it's not going to be a big help regardless.
Yeah, true.
So this is +2. All right. There's a treachery card.
Mm-hmm.
That's -5. So we're still at -1 now. We're at +3. +7.
Okay.
+9.
That's still
+12.
plus.
Close.
+13. Does anyone have a strategic thingy? Or whatever. Declare emergency. Which would
Nope.
decrease the difficulty check by 2.
Nope. I don't
Are we
have
really
that.
going to fail this by 1?
Well,
Oh,
I
that's
don't
so
have that.
frustrating.
I
Wow.
can't do anything with this.
Wow, no one's got a once per game that comes up for this. We're going to
Yeah,
fail
my
this by
once per
1.
game is useless.
Let me
but-
double
That
check
is
the math here.
so bad because
Obviously,
we just
that
threw a
gets
lot
canceled.
of cards into it.
We almost had it.
8, 10, 13.
Yep.
That is so frustrating.
All right.
We were so
we
close.
reduced the jump prep by 1.
So I just have one little question here.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Hilo, did you have anything that could have helped?
Nope.
I mean, he hasn't got many cards, to be fair.
I have one skill card. I mean, you can click situation and check. I have literally one skill card in my hand.
So we damaged the Galactica once.
Oh man, that sucks.
Oh, it's in the armory, so you get sick.
Oh.
Plus, we can't shoot the Cylon
Yep.
that's on the boarding track, and we advance the Cylon right now
Mm-hmm.
Damn
to
it.
there.
I
And there's
dropped
no
my-
jump prep.
That is brutal.
That we just got a massive setback there.
All right,
Because we
Hilo,
just
it's your
threw
turn.
away.
Well,
Okay.
Hilos, before you
Oh wait, we
take
got
a
to put in a
turn.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, thanks for watching, everyone.
See you next time, folks. Maybe.
See you next time.
Take care.
Goodbye.